we have a function. You have to find the minimum value of the function in the interval, closed interval 5 comma 10. Those students who are saying 100, yes, you are absolutely right. Reason being, first you have tried normally. Sir, we have a function. If I differentiate the function with respect to x, equate it to 0, so I am getting minus 2x plus 10, that is equal to 0, which means x is equal to 10 by 2, which is 5. But then, Sir Ji, we are doing double derivative, then it is minus 2. So double derivative at the stationary point is less than 0. This means we are at maximum. But sir, they need the minimum value. So our normal step is not helping us. Then what we have to do? Sir, we have to take the help of the corner points. Check it out. 5 is already failed. So now we have to check for the 10. That's all. So check for 10. So f of 10, anybody in the comment section? Sir, f of 10 is equal to minus a 10 square plus 10 into 10, which is 100 plus 100. So this would be minus 100 plus 100 gone. 100 is left. So this is your minimum value. Let me be very clear. This is your minimum value and this is your minimum point. But they need what? Sir, they need the minimum value. वो value नहीं है, minimum value चाहिए. Minimum value is nothing but 100. Understood now, everyone in the comment section? Okay, so let me move forward for the next question. Next question, 2020 electrical. This is one of the easy question. So your time starts now. For real number x and y with y is equal to 3x square plus 3x plus 1, the maximum and the minimum value of y for x belongs to closed interval minus 2 comma 0 are respectively. Swain is saying Delhi. Okay, some are saying Bombay, some are saying Calcutta. Okay, Calcutta students are right. Bombay and Delhi is wrong. Why Calcutta is right? Please focus. Now this is closed interval question, so we have to perform two steps. One is the standard way. So standard way is we have a function 3x square plus 3x plus 1. Now differentiate this with respect to x, equate it to 0 and get the stationary point. So differentiating this thing with respect to x, it is 6x plus 3, that is equal to 0. So x is equal to minus 3 by 6, which is equal to minus 1 by 2. Is minus 1 by 2 in this domain? Everyone in the comment section. Is it in that domain or it is not in that domain? What do you want to say? Sir, I want to say that minus 1 by 2 is there in the domain. If it is there in the domain, then you have to check for the double derivative. Y double dash, differentiation of this thing is 6. So y double dash at the stationary point, it is still 6, which is greater than 0, which means we are at a minimum. Okay, so this is the way where we got the minimum, but we do not know whether this is global minimum or it was a local minimum, because at the end if they are asking me the maximum and the minimum value of the function, I have to check for the global. Global means in this domain. Okay, yes. So now the next step would be checking the interval. In the interval, always taking the corner points. Sir, in the interval, if you take the corner points, then what you will get is y at x is equal to minus 2 will look like 3 times minus 2 the whole square, and then we have plus 3 times minus 2 plus 1. Anybody in the comment section? 12 minus 6 plus 1, 13 minus 6, 7. Sir, what about this corner point 0? When x is 0, then 3 times 0 square plus 3 times 0 plus 1, the answer is 1. So Sarji, 1 and 7, they needed the value of the function. Now I know they needed the value of the function. So sir, Delhi, that's how Ballal Dev told Delhi. Delhi is wrong. That's a common mistake. That was the famous question of 2020 electrical. Common mistake, trapped by the examiner. They know that you never ever give importance to this player also. This player was telling me, हमको तो देखो, पीछे तो देखो, minimum है. This point is a minimum point. Have you checked the value of the function at this point? No, sir, I have not checked. Who will check then? Sir, I have to check. Yes, check then. When x is equal to minus half, our answer is 3 into minus half the whole square plus 3 times minus half plus 1. So what is the answer? Sir, the answer is 1 by 4. Now check. Is this minimum or this minimum? Sir, 1 by 4 is less than 1. So this would be the global minimum then in that case. And this would be the global maximum. Understood now? Then do let me know in the comment section. Yes, your global maximum is 7 and your global minimum is 1 by 4. Therefore, our Kolkata was the right answer. 2019 civil engineering. So civil engineering questions are actually, they asked in 2019 and 20. Very good question. Apparently in the recent paper, the question was mild, not that tough. But you can see this question is one of the good question. Which of the following is not a correct statement? So you have to identify the wrong statement. A, B, C or D. Which one is wrong? It is MCQ. Only one option is wrong. Tell me. I will give you 2 minutes because you can see the function x to the power 1 by x, where x is greater than 0, has the global minimum at x is equal to e. That was option A. Option Bombay. Slide load हो चुकी है. Option Bombay. The function mod x has the global minimum at x is equal to 0. Option C. The function x cube has neither global minimum nor global maximum at x is equal to 0. Option Delhi. The function x to the power 1 by x, where x is greater than 0, has the global maximum at x is equal to e. So what do you want to say? Okay, Nishant is saying A. So Nishant gave the answer. Swain is saying A. Finally, I will stop the timer. The answer is A. See, some facts you know it very well. Mod x has the global minimum at x is equal to 0. That is very obvious. Mod x graph is a V for victory graph. So x is equal to 0, you attain the minimum and then you bounce back. Yes or no? Yes, Sarji, we bounce back. So yes, it's a global minimum. Global minimum. So statement was correct. So option is wrong. X cube. You know the graph of x cube. How is the graph of x cube? Sir, the graph of x cube looks like this. Let me change the color. This is the graph of x cube. Sir, at x is equal to 0, we are having curvature change. See the curvature change from down to up. So curvature change, which means it is a point of inflection. So point of inflection, which means neither global minimum nor global maximum, because at x is equal to 0, we have point of inflection. So statement was correct. This statement is absolutely correct. This statement is absolutely correct. But we need the false statement. We need a not correct statement. Now we have this function global minimum or this function global maximum. That is the point of discussion. It cannot be both of them at the same time. It has to be something else, right? चलो एक ही होना चाहिए. अब कैसे करें? Some students are like, sir, see the function is x to the power 1 by x. So if I say y is equal to x to the power 1 by x, then I remember your statement. Whenever we have variable to the power variable, take log on both the side. So Sarji, I took log on both the sides. So ln y is equal to ln x to the power 1 by x, which is equal to 1 by x ln x. Now Sarji, differentiate both sides with respect to x. So d by dx of ln y, that is equal to d by dx of 1 by x into ln x. You can take it as u into v format. Otherwise, if you want to take as u by v format also, you can do it. It's up to you. But Sarji, how to do differentiation of ln y with respect to x? We do not know. I hope you remember my implicit function concept. What I have told you? I have told you first differentiate this function with respect to y. So ln y differentiation is 1 by y, and then multiply with dy by dx. In this way, you are going to differentiate this complete left hand side. Okay. Yes, Soumya ji, bilkul theek hai. Right hand side, sir, u into v format. So u into differentiation of v plus v into differentiation of u. Check it out. Everyone understood? If everyone understood, then I can say dy by dx is equal to y will go here, and then this thing is 1 by x square minus ln x by x square. So I can say 1 minus ln x divided by x square. Check it out. dy by dx is y into 1 minus ln x upon x square. Now, sir ji, should I equate it to 0? Swain कह रहे sir, you are a divine person, you will stay happy always in life. That's what my intuition is saying. डिवाइन पर्सन हो सर जी, आप संत आत्मा हो, बिल्कुल ठीक है, ब्रह्मचारी रहना पूरे ज़िंदगी, है ना. ये जग, ये सोसाइटी हमें जीने दे तब ना, है ना, ब्रह्मचारी जैसा. तो तब तक आदमी डिवाइन होता है, तब तक आदमी संत होता है ना. जैसे ही वो संसार में घुस जाता है तो उससे बड़ा दुखी प्राणी आपको नहीं मिलेगा. ठीक है, जस्ट जोक कर रहा हूँ, ये सब चीज़ों को आप, है ना, सीरियसली मत लेना, नहीं तो फिर आप, है ना, आप ये सोचोगे सर जी बस, है ना, आपने तो हमको ऐसे पट्टी पढ़ा दी है कि अब हम कभी भी शादी नहीं करेंगे, ऐसा कुछ. जस्ट दी जोक को जोक की तरह लेना चाहिए. ठीक है, चल. सो नाउ वी हैव dy by dx is this. Now some students are like, sir, dy by dx you got, now equate it to 0, get the stationary point. And I was like, ruko babuchak, why to get the stationary point? Are they asking you about the stationary point? No sir ji. What they are asking you? Sir, they are asking me about at x is equal to e, what we have. Do we have a global minimum or do we have a global maximum? So you have to check for the double derivative. But you know what I will write here? d square y upon dx square at x is equal to e, है ना. It's a self study. Okay, you do it by yourself, because this is method 1. Okay, this is method 1. This is not what I will follow. This is a very, very tedious calculation which you are indulging Shrenik sir into. Okay, so I won't do that. Sir, what you will do then? If you are not going by method 1, what you want to do? I want to do method 2. What you will do, Sarji, now? I will say that, see, y is equal to x to the power 1 by x. Then you have told me that ln y is equal to 1 by x ln x. Yes. Then I was thinking of raising to the exponential. If I raise to exponential on both these sides, so can I say e to the power ln y is equal to e to the power ln x by x? Therefore, e to the power ln y is just y, which is equal to e to the power ln x by x. Sir, to make sure your y is a maximum or minimum, it depends completely on what is this function. Check it out. Do you agree that if this function is more, then e to the power more is more? But if this function is less, then e to the power less completely is less. Which means if this function is minimum, then e to the power minimum is minimum, so y would be minimum. If this function is maximum, then e to the power maximum is maximum and my y would be maximum. I hope everyone got it. Got it? Therefore, f of x is equal to ln x by x, and e to the power f of x is maximum or minimum depends on f of x is maximum or minimum. ये कहानी सबको समझ में आ गई तो एक बार कमेंट करके बताना हाँ, ताकि मैं आगे बढ़ सकूँ, नहीं तो मैं आगे नहीं बढ़ पाऊंगा. दिस इज वन ऑफ द इम्पॉर्टेंट स्टेप्स. चेक इट आउट. Yes, f of x is ln x by x. So if f of x is maximum, function is maximum. If f of x is minimum, y is minimum. Okay, sure. So now, sir, we have to focus now just on this stuff. So I was like, check it out. Check it out. F of x is equal to ln x by x. So f dash of x would be equal to, you use your u by v format, x into ln x differentiation is 1 by x minus ln x into x differentiation with respect to x is 1 divided by x square. So this is equal to 1 minus ln x by x square. Yes or no? What do you want to say, guys? Is it correct or is it not? Yes. Now some students are, sorry, equate it to 0, get the stationary point. Please do not do that. Sir, by default, sir, वो हमारी conditioning हो रखी है. The stationary point, get the stationary point, do the double derivative. Question is already giving you the stationary point. Okay, given already stationary point. Given already x is equal to e is a stationary point. because they are asking whether we will get maximum or we will get minimum at that point. So already given that x is equal to is stationary point, so do not equate it to 0 and get the stationary point. We know it. But Sirji, we do not know whether we have maximum or minimum. That can be found by doing the double derivative. So f double dash of x, differentiating this thing with respect to x, u by v format again. So v into differentiation of u minus u into differentiation of v divided by v square, so x to the power 4. Now you have to keep x is equal to e and tell me, guys, what answer you are getting. Now this is easy compared to the previous calculation, agreed or not? Isn't it easy? So minus x, then minus 2x into 1 minus ln x divided by x to the power 4. So I can say x cube here, and xx can be removed from here and here. Check it out. It can be cancelled from everywhere, correct? Yes. If that is the case, हाँ देखो सौम्या जी ने भी वही कहा. If that is the case, then I can say that sir ji, your double derivative at x is equal to e would look like minus 1 minus 2 times 1 minus ln e divided by e cube. Is it correct or is it not? Guys, tell me, is it correct or is it not? If it is correct, then sir ln e is 1. Well, 1 minus 1, 0. So this thing is gone. And minus 1 by e cube is left. Sir, your answer is negation. Less than 0. Less than 0 means you are at maximum. And if I am at maximum, therefore x is equal to e is a point of maxima. Is a point of maxima. And yes, we are concluded that the right answer is x is equal to e is a point of maxima. So minima is wrong. You needed the wrong statement. Wrong statement is this, but Delhi is the right statement. Global maxima at x is equal to e. Maza aa gaya, samajh mein aa gaya. See the lengthy approach. First understand the pain of those students who are doing the double derivative of this, and do not forget this is why. So self study you do aaram se, okay? And check double derivative at x is equal to e, or else use the smarter approach. This kind of smarter approach is been taught in my conceptual class, so again go back and check the maxima minima part 2 class. Okay, you will get this kind of question. तो यहाँ पर आप देख सकते हो how smart we were to get the answer. Now there is method 3 also. Do you want to see the method 3 or should I move forward for the next question? मन लड्डू फूटा. सर क्या कहा आपने? मेथड 3 कहा आपने? हाँ 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 सर, क्या मैं सही सुन रहा हूँ? हाँ आप सही सुन रहे हो. क्या ये मेथड 2 से भी फास्ट है? हाँ 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 मेथड 2 से भी फास्ट. सर अब बताओ, अब जल्दी से बताओ. चेक इट आउट. सो नाउ वी हैव method 3. Method 3 is just basic observation. Basic observation, y is equal to x to the power 1 by x. So I am checking the value of the function at x is equal to 1. At x is equal to 1, the value of the function is 1 to the power 1 by 1, which is just 1. Then I am checking the value of the function at x is equal to 2. Then what is the value? 2 to the power 1 by 2, square root 2 is 1.414. Now check it out. They were asking me at x is equal to e, what we will get? Sir, at x is equal to e. At x is equal to e. E is 2.71. If you remember, I always tell the value of exponential. जैसे पाई का 3 पॉइंट में होता है, इसका 2 पॉइंट में है. यस सर जी. सो y इज इक्वल टू 2.71 द होल पावर 2.71. सिंस यू गेट द वर्चुअल कैलकुलेटर यू कैन डू दिस ऑपरेशन 1 बाई 2.71. ओके, बिकॉज वी हैव 1 बाई x. So guys, tell me 2.71 the whole power 1 by 2.71, what is the answer? Sir, the answer is 1.446. Let me say 1.44. Don't you feel that my value is keep on increasing? If my value is going on keep on increasing, so can I say there is no doubt of minimum, there is only maximum? Because check it out, they were asking for x greater than 0. We checked for even you check for 0.5 something, but we checked for x is 1. X is 1, we got 1. Then we checked for x is 2, we got 1.441, right? Then we checked for x is e, we got more upper value. So we can see, Sarji, we are getting the maximum value, right? If it was minimum, it would look like this, like cup shape, but this is not a cup shape, so it's a maximum. So by just the analogy, we know that we are keep on increasing, so this is the maximum. So at x is equal to E, we are at maxima. Just to give you more feeling, if I cut paste डेस्मॉस से ग्राफ बना लेता हूँ और आपको कट पेस्ट की कहानी बता देता हूँ. चलो डेस्मॉस भाई साहब जल्दी जल्दी से आ जाओ. 1/x. Can you see the graph? Can you see the graph? This is your x to the power 1/x. So I hope you understood. I hope you understood. We are at maxima. How we have analyzed. और ये वाला पार्ट जो है, कौन सा वाला पार्ट? ये वाला पार्ट अभी अभी मैंने आपको करके दिखाया था. x is equal to 1, x is equal to 2, x is equal to 2.71. Okay. And I guess so if I, yes, 2.71, this is the point of maximum. Whichever is the critical point, this graph highlights, that is the speciality of the Desmos. So that was the critical point. And yes, I think we got the answer. This is also the critical point, but at x is 0, we are at 0. Nevertheless, I hope you understood what is method 3. Method 3 is just the analysis of the behavior of the graph. It's very, very easy question. So I will give you 1 minute to solve this maxima minima question. It's a very repetitive question. F of x is given, maximum value of the function over the closed interval 0, 2 is asked. Everyone 12? Okay, I guess this question was very, very easy. No timer required at all. The problem is you have checked the corner points and you have talked about the answer. Sometimes it happens in the corner points we don't have global maxima or global minima. Sometimes by default, if we saw like the stationary point and those stationary point checking maxima minima, from that also we get global maxima minima. So here you were lucky and you got the answer within 30 seconds. But एग्जाम में ऐसे मत करना, फिर ये मत कहना कि सर ने चेताया नहीं था. सर ने अभी अभी चेताया है, ठीक है, कि एग्जाम में यहाँ पर तो चल गया कि ठीक है, लक आपके फेवर में था. एग्जाम में तो आपको पता है ना क्या क्या होता है. हाँ, तो फिर वही कह रहा हूँ कि एग्जाम में ये गलती मत कर लेना. खैर, so now I will give you the detailed solution. So first we have to get the stationary point f dash of x, that is equal to 0. Differentiating this thing with respect to x will give us 3 into 3, 9, x square minus 14x plus 5, that is equal to 0. Sir, this thing cannot be divided by 5, it cannot be divided by 9. So now use the 𝐏𝐻𝐿 technique and tell me x is equal to minus b plus minus a square root b square, which is minus 14 the whole square, minus 4ac. So 9 into 5 divide by 2a. Okay, if you solve this in the calculator, you will get 1,5/9. Okay, so these are the 2 points, and the problem is both the points lie in the closed interval. So now, Sarji, we have to do the calculation for them. Yes, you have to do the calculation. Sir, what calculation? Double derivative checking. So first derivative we know. First derivative is what? Sir, the first derivative is given as 9x square minus 14x plus 5. So now the double derivative looks like 18x minus 14. Sir, we have to check for the stationary point. If you substitute 1, so 18 minus 14, the answer is a positive. Positive means greater than 0. Greater than 0 means we are at minimum. We are not interested in minimum. We need maximum. So now substitute x is equal to 5/9, the second stationary point. Sir, 5/9, if I substitute, I will get the negative answer, less than 0, which means we are at maximum. Okay, so this is a point where we can expect a maximum, but we do not know whether it is global maximum or not, because at the end, if they are asking us that can you find the maximum value of the function in the closed interval, so they are asking in this interval who is the ultimate maximum. So we know that at this point we'll get some local maximum, but we do not know whether that was a global maximum or not. So finally we have to perform some artificial steps, that is at the corner points we have to check. At the corner points, which is at x is equal to 0, what is the value of the function? At x is equal to 2, what is the value of the function? Guys, tell me what is the value of the function. Come on. Should I write this step number 3 in the next slide? Then you will guys say what is the answer. Okay, let me write the function also. F of x is equal to 3x cube minus 7x square plus 5x plus 6. Okay, when I substitute x is 0, it is 6. X is 2, what is the value? Sir, x is 2, the value of the function is 12. But also remember that you have to check the value of the function at 5 by 9. So 5 by 9 was a maximum, so called a maximum point. So now tell me, if I substitute, the answer I am getting is 7.13. Sir, among all these values, the ultimate maximum we are getting here, so this would be said as the global maximum. Understood? What is the answer? They needed the value of the function, so 12 is the answer. If they needed the point, then x is 2 is the point. Okay, but they needed the value, so Swain told 12. That is correct. Try this question. Guys, tell me what is the answer. In mechanics, this kind of function is known as free falling body. The minimum value of the function f of x, that is equal to 1 by 3 x into x square minus 3 in the interval, closed interval I should say, because minus 100 less than equal to x less than equal to 100 less than equal to says the closed interval, right? So occurs at x is equal to what? Minimum value of the function in this closed interval occurs at, I will give you more 1 minute, that's all. But Nishant is saying 0.6, then Soumya is saying the answer is 1. Everyone is wrong. Everyone is wrong. Good news. Why everyone is wrong? Point number 1, you are going standard approach, one variable maxima minima, so differentiating the function with respect to x, equating it to 0. So now you have to say, sir, but my function, please write it properly. Okay, I will write it properly first and then I will differentiate. It would be x cube by 3 minus 3x by 3, which is just minus x. Okay, so now if I differentiate that, what I will get is 3x square divided by 3 minus 1, that is equal to 0. So x square minus 1, that is equal to 0. So x is equal to 1 comma 1 is not right, Soumya ji. This is a square minus b square fashion. So a minus b into a plus b. Therefore, you will get x is equal to plus minus 1. Sir, this plus minus 1 is lying in this interval. Okay, if it is lying in this interval, then we have to check for the double derivative. Now check it out. The first derivative what I got was 3x square minus 3 divided by 3. Yes or no everyone? अरे ऐसन मिला था कि नहीं मिला था? हाँ ऐसन मिला था. अगर ऐसन मिला था, so now I need a double derivative. So double derivative would be 6x by 3, which is equal to 2x. अरे हाँ कि ना? 2x मिला कि नहीं? अगर 2x मिला तो सर जी, now I will substitute x is equal to 1. I am getting greater than 0, which means I am at minimum. And if I substitute x is equal to minus 1, I am getting minus 2 less than 0. So I am at maximum. Sir, what they needed? Sir, they needed the minimum value of the function occurs at x is equal to what? They need the point. They do not need the maximum value of the function. So Goswami ji understood your mistake. They are asking the minimum value of the function in the interval occurs at which x coordinate, which x point, which x position. But you told us the exact value, है ना? y वाला आपने position बता दिया. x वाला चाहिए इनको, y वाला नहीं चाहिए. Okay. But what problem Soumya did was, Soumya has not focused on the closed members. Soumya was, oh सर जी घर पे तो है ना सर जी हम ही थे तो ये देखो सर एक ही तो पॉइंट है, हम minimum, see x is equal to 1 is minimum. This is local minimum. You have more closed members. Can you see we have a closed interval. So have you checked the corner points? Oh sir ji, silly mistake, I have not checked the corner points. Understood where student make mistake? They never check the corner points in a hurry. Sir जी हमको तो जल्दी जल्दी solve करना है, तो miss हो गया. So x belongs to minus 100 comma 100. Therefore, if you take at x is equal to minus 100, what you will get is function value comes out to be minus 3332.3. If I am not wrong, please check it out. Am I writing it correctly or I am making any mistake? Minus 333233.33. And if I substitute at x is equal to 100, what I am getting is 333233.33. Sir, how are you getting this values? This values I am getting when I am substituting x is minus 100 here and then x is 100 in this, then respective values are coming out like this. Check it out. Yes, सभी कमेंट करके बताना सभी को ये मिला. सर व्हाट इफ आई चेक एट x is equal to 1, because at x is equal to 1 we had the minimum. So if you substitute x is 1, you are getting minus 2 by 3. So ultimately you can see the absolute minimum. बहुत ही कमज़ोर ये नहीं है, बहुत ही कमज़ोर ये है. Therefore you have to say this is the local minima, but this is the global minima. Okay, so this is global minimum value, but they needed the global minimum point. So this is the answer. Answer was global minimum point. So global minimum point is x is equal to minus 100.